We're Ed and Lorraine Warren frauds. Let's talk about it. This is the case of The Devil Made Me Do It. So if you missed part 1 and 2, go back and watch that. In this part of the series, we're specifically talking about Ed and Lorraine Warren's role in this. If you don't know who the Warrens were, Ed claimed to be a professional demonologist, and Lorraine claimed to be a clairvoyant and trance medium. Together, they founded the New England Society of Psychic Research. At this point, had already gained fame for doing the Amityville Horror House, which also was later accused of being a hoax. Before the Johnson case that we just talked about, the Warrens were already seen in the newspapers and getting spots on television shows. And in 1980, the Warrens claimed that they were brought in by a priest to help the Glatzel family. The Warrens claimed David had 43 demons inside of him. Let me just play some of their claims for you.
We went to the house. It was a weird night. When we got in the house, we were sitting there at the table talking. Now, you would watch David, and he would be doodling. He'd be concentrating, and then he would look up, and it was no longer a little 11-year-old boy.
Now, this 11-year-old boy would become extremely strong. I seen nights when it would take 4 and 5 men to hold him down. There was times when he would attack his mother. Now, this boy loved his mother, and at one time he actually broke the mother's nose, I believe.
Then they brought in their own Catholic priest. They recorded audio, documented events. These recordings were never released to the public. While they claimed levitation, speaking in tongues, and violence, there are no record of any law enforcement or medical professional witnesses. It was just the family and the Warrens at this point. They agreed to speak at Arnie's trial, and they even claimed that they had warned the police that something bad might happen. After the trial, the Warrens partnered with an author, Gerald Brittle, to publish The Devil in Connecticut. The book presented possession as a fact, not a theory, and here's where it gets messy. Years later, David's older brother, Carl Glatzel, came forward and said he wasn't buying any of it. So, number one, his first claim was that the Warrens manipulated them and sensationalized their trauma. Number two, he said that they pressured the Glatzels to exaggerate David's behavior. Number three, he said that the Warrens promised him protection and profit, and they didn't receive either of those. Carl actually filed a lawsuit against them in 2006, specifically against Lorraine and the author for defamation, exploitation, and emotional distress. The case was dismissed, but not because it was disproven. It was settled privately and outside of the public eye. What does that mean? We can only speculate. Now, a lot of paranormal investigators are skeptic of Ed and Lorraine's methods. In multiple cases, Amityville, Annabelle, this one, they were accused of not only exaggerating, also completely fabricating all of the events. But as always with the paranormal, we may never know the truth to these circumstances. So let me know what you guys think, and let me know which case I should cover next.